Hi, my name is Tiffany Krieger and I'm with Encompassing Education. And today I want to talk a little bit about how to lessen test anxiety for our students and maybe even for ourselves. So, I recently had the honor and privilege to attend an SAT assessment training that my colleague, coworker, Bill was doing, and it was fantastic, of course. But he was talking throughout the entire session and sort of as like a background note that one of the best things we can do to set up a good testing environment for our students is to talk about how it benefits them, or at least speak positively about the test. A lot of us have some feelings about the standardized testing and the pressure maybe that it puts on staff and families and students alike. But when we let that pressure get into our kids' heads, then it's going to maybe cause some more anxiety or some more worry. So specifically, he was talking about the SAT, and he was saying, if we can just reframe it and say, hey, the good thing is this is going to do nothing but help you. One, you don't get penalized if the answer is wrong. So that's good. So just do your best. You get points for having your name, right? Like, so every little step you do is helping you get a higher score. And you'd be surprised the score that you can get that's going to help you after high school, get into college or do some other things. Now, of course, what if a kid has no interest in going to college and that's not going to phase them at all? Well, Bill made an excellent point with that as well. He was reminding us that those SAT scores are good for 5 years. So even if you have no interest in going to college and you want to do something else, but maybe you get somewhere in this job that you love and you have to further your education, then you aren't going to have to go back and take this test. You can just give those results to the school, post-secondary school, and take your couple classes, whether it's a certification or a degree, whatever that looks like for those students. So he did also point out that that's not going to get all of our kids on board, but if it just gets a couple, we can reframe it for a couple of our kids and do that a little bit each year. I think that we're going to have some big turnarounds. So he got me thinking too that for our kids who are really nervous, I was a very nervous test taker, still am, honestly. And I get, my hands get sweaty. I have a reaction, a stress response in my body. But the thing about anxiety is it presents in the same way that excitement does. And so there is a little trick that seems way too simple to work, but it does. And we just tell ourselves, we tell our brain that I'm excited. So even if we're nervous, I know how it sounds. It's ridiculous, but it's about retraining that brain. So there's a couple ways we can do this. We can start our day off before the nerves even come by just saying, hey, today's going to be a great day. And when we do that simple thing and we do it every day, we're retraining our brain to seek the positive. Because our brains are wired to seek the negative. It's their job. They're trying to protect us. But we can help it along a little bit to seek the positive. And then when we are having those big feelings of worry, we can say, I'm excited to take this test. You don't even have to believe it, but try it and say it with your kids. We're excited to take this test. We're excited to see how this goes. We're excited that it's going to be over in 2 hours. Whatever we can say to tell our body, tell our brain that this response that we're having is because of excitement. So it sounds a little wild, a little too simple to work, but give it a try. Let me know if it does. And best of luck to you during this testing season. Thanks so much. Have a great day.